Hey, welcome back into Occupy Democrats. And Donald Trump is indeed dancing as fast as he can away from the Epstein file, inevitable release. I'm going to show that breaking story to you in just a few seconds because we're getting close to a fist fight and blows on the floor at the Capitol between the Speaker of the House and Democrats regarding Epstein and what is currently going on. And while Trump can continue to try to distract all of America with every single thing he's doing, making up wars in Portland, federalizing things, it's getting to the place where his sycophants are so tired of trying to defend him, they're getting close to blows with their peers. I'm going to show it to you in a few seconds. You got to see it. Let's remember how we got here. Remember back in January when Pam was all a rage about what she wanted? This?
I gave them a deadline of Friday at 8 a.m. to get us everything, and we got them all by, hopefully all of them, Friday at 8 a.m., thousands of pages of documents. Now that we have Cash here, it's a game changer, of course, and Cash is going to get us a detailed report as to why the FBI withheld all of those documents.
Okay.
And then when she got it, Sean Hannity was pissed for her that she didn't get it. This?
Part one of the Epstein files were released. The Attorney General, Pam Bondi, is not happy. Pam Bondi now blasting bureaucrats in the FBI, not Kash Patel, for a lack of transparency.
And then she told everybody they were sitting on her desk. She's got them. This.
Releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump.
Oh, and yes, of course, for the Trumposphere and the MAGAites, in honor of Charlie Kirk, how about we just do this?
I think the DOJ should immediately move to unseal all the Epstein documents in the Southern District of New York.
Yeah. Everything. Everything except child sexual assault material.
I think every file should be released to the public the same way as the JFK files. Let the American people decide.
Put them out there, because if there's nothing in there, then we can see there's nothing in there. Now,
because, of course, Kash Patel, director of the FBI, would never do anything but be completely transparent, right?
Logical play out. If there was a video of some guy or gal committing felonies on an island and I'm in charge, don't you think you'd see it?
Tens of thousands of videos of Epstein with children or child born, and there are hundreds of victims, and no one victim will ever get released. It's just the volume.
Oh yeah, but Pam wouldn't. And yet when they had the opportunity to take the vote, what happened? This.
The question is on the amendment. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Those opposed say no. No. In the opinion of the chair, the noes have it.
And no shock, when the Dems need 218 and they get to 218 off of a special election, Adelita Grijalva doesn't get sworn in. This.
Representative Grijalva has already said, hey, I'm signing when I get to Congress, so that gives us the 218.
So the Speaker's office has had absolutely no communication with me directly at all.
So in this breaking story, what just happened right in front of reporters this morning? This video and story right here. You have got to see it. Breaking news, in quotes, covering up for pedophiles. Dem lobs ugly accusation at Mike Johnson in public spat. An impromptu meeting between two Arizona Democrats and House Speaker Mike Johnson quickly turned ugly over a vote to release the Jeffrey Epstein files. Johnson walked out of his office Wednesday and ran into Senators Mark Kelly and Ruben Gallego, who were speaking to reporters in the Capitol hallway.
Oh, hey, gentlemen. Hey, Speaker. Appreciate it. Good to see you all. Hey, so here's Congresswoman and a friend of ours, the leading.
Yeah, reopen the government so we can get back to work.
Gallego asked the Speaker to explain the delay on swearing in Alita Grijalva, another Arizona Democrat who won a special election last month to replace her late father in the House. And Johnson said he'd be happy to hold the ceremony once Senate Democrats agree to support a Republican government funding bill. In quotes, reopen the government so we can get back to work, Johnson said. Gallego pushed back, saying Johnson keeps changing the terms for swearing her in. And Kelly pointed out that he swore in two Florida Republican representatives.
We're happy that she got elected. She's filling her father's seat. That's fantastic. We have a long tradition here and a process of how we administer the oath to a member. You know, you served here for a while. We're going to do that as soon as we get back to work, but we need the lights turned back on, so we encourage both of you to go open the government.
Didn't we
so
do
we
that
get everybody back to work?
Republican swore
No, the exception is there were
Representative Jimmy Petronis and Randy Fine right away in what are called pro forma sessions. In quotes, they all had their family and friends here, so we went through the process, Johnson said, and he brushed off Gallego's attempt to interrupt. In quotes, let me answer the question if you're going to ask it. Johnson and Grijalva had not scheduled a date for her oath because she was elected after the House was out of session, and Gallego accused him of stalling over the discharge petition that Grijalva has said she would sign and force a floor vote on the Epstein files. In quotes, you don't want the Epstein discharge, Gallego said. In quotes, totally absurd, Johnson replied, and his voice rose in pitch after Gallego accused him of stringing Grijalva along.
How much?
it's totally absurd. You guys are experts at red herrings and distraction.
Moving along.
It has nothing to do with Epstein.
Johnson argued that the GOP-led House Oversight Committee was conducting an investigation on the Epstein matter, but Gallego wasn't buying it. In quotes, you know she's the key to the discharge petition, he said. You just keep coming up with excuses. This is an excuse, so she doesn't sign on to that.
This is an excuse, so she doesn't sign on to that.
This is absurd.
This is the longest time the House
Do you
has
want me
been
to
out of
answer the
session.
question? If you ask
Because
questions,
you're not
you answer.
actually answering the question. This
Okay.
entirely has to do with it.
Okay, you see, this is a publicity stunt. Let me tell you what's happening.
The two men then shouted over one another, according to NBC News correspondent Julie Turskin, and Gallego accused Johnson of, in quotes, covering up for pedophiles. Listen, Mark Kelly's a veteran. Ruben Gallego ain't playing. Mike Johnson can continue to stonewall all he wants on behalf of Donald Trump. And Donald Trump, you can bet, is going to scream as loud as he can. But when it's all said and done, whether you like it or not, Donnie, you're going to have to open the government back up. And when that happens, this vote is coming. Like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and you guys, stay frosty.